Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It's the 80s team facing the 90s team. Tip-off goes to the 90s team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jordan, Kevin McHale out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the point.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here is Bird. Following the miss by Hakeem, sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Stockton. 2 points. That one goes.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack. Contact doesn't phase Pippen. Still able to get that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for your 90s team, Scottie Pippen. One shot.
That free throw good from Pippen. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Baseline try, and there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Johnson. Jordan's got 5.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist. And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And the 80s team has possession. After the basket by the 90s team. Jordan, the pass to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Jordan.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Stockton kicks to Pippen. Down low, Malone.
And just the ultimate in the pick and roll is Malone. He just excels with that hard dive to the right spot there after setting the screen.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Johnson, a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pippen can't hit. And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. They trail by 3. Here's Jordan. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. He's got 7.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now, here's Stockton. Pass to Pippen. Malone kicks to Olajuwon. Back to Malone. Feeds to Pippen. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
Let's be devoted, fans. Your 90s team dancers.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. McHale, right side. Back to Johnson. Poked loose. Pippen with the steal. Jordan passes to Olajuwon. Malone trying to break free. And Olajuwon hit the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Johnson against Jordan. Pass to Bird. Outside, McHale. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 90s team. And that one falls for McHale. And McHale drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Stockton with it, and it's McHale picking him up. A nice shot by Stockton.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Johnson against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Here's Stockton. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Malone's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Outside Jordan. Knocked away and stolen by Stockton. Malone trying to break free. Stockton's shot is off. And the 80s team has possession. Trailing by 2, Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Stockton. Malone dishes to Stockton. Johnson with the block. And out of bounds to the 90s team. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Stockton down low. Johnson on him.
You talk about guys who just know how to play the game. Stockton at the top of that list.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
There's not a lot of players who see the floor as well as Stockton. A skillful passer and a master of the pick and roll.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 11. Count that one. He's got 13.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself. Crosses the D up that time.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. And now, your 80s team.
Jordan high post. Stockton's on him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stockton. And the 80s team has possession. Trailing by 2. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, it counts. Stockton's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here's Jordan. There's the dish to Olajuwon. And they're on the break. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by Malone. On the wing, Jordan. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Johnson finds Malone. Here's McHale. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the 90s team. 4-point game. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And the 80s team has possession. Here's Johnson. The jumper from the free throw line is good. He's got 9. Johnson's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. High post, Jordan. He's against Jordan. Olajuwon trying to break free. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 8 points.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 13. Here's Malone. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Stockton kicks to Olajuwon. Malone with the block. And he's able to get it back. Jordan against Jordan. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the block, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The 80s team making some changes. Worthy's checked in for Bird. Irving comes in for Jordan. And Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And it'll be the 90s team with their first time out of the game right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now, here's Drexler. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
It's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Jordan's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. The pass to Worthy. And here is McHale, guarded by Robinson. On the wing, Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be the 90s ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Irving against Jordan. Payton trying to get open. Jordan's shot is off. The 80s team with the ball, trailing by 5. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to McHale. This one for 3. Offensive rebound.
always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Jordan's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets in 8 attempts. Thomas finds Worthy. Outside Irving. Inside Malone. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here is Jordan. 12 points for him. O'Neal trying to break free. Jordan's shot is off.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Irving's shot is good.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Thomas with the steal. And here's the fast break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal
foul. Guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Payton surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game foul.
Clyde Drexler.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
4th team foul.
And he makes the first.
80s team. James Worthy. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Jordan against Irving. And that one drops. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Isaiah Thomas.
And it's out of bounds to the 90s team.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And stolen by Olajuwon. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the 90s team. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Warning is out there with Ewing. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Drexler, and it's Hill, and it's the 3 spot.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
On the court for the 80s team, Olajuwon is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dantley in at the small forward. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Morning's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 90s team. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Hill. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Dantley. Now Johnson. Clock at 4. Here's Olajuwon, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Olajuwon's got his first points in this one. Johnson against Hardaway. The kick out to Hill. Back to Hardaway. At the elbow, Ewing. A shot off that time. And the 80s team going the other way now. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Goes up the baseline. He squares up and sinks it.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down low. It's stolen by Wilkins. Johnson outside to the paint. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 4 now for the 80s team. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the 80s team? Drexler passes to Ewing. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Hardaway with the steal. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Johnson after the basket by the 90s team. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Johnson against Hardaway. To the inside. Mourning. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
It's his first trip to the line. So for the 90s team, Karl Malone's checked in for Ewing. Pippen comes in for Clyde Drexler. And it's Stockton in for Hardaway. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Stockton. 8 points for him. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
The shot's good from Stockton.
And while he gives up a little size in most matchups, it's his quickness that makes up for it. He just finds a way to get to the basket.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And that one, good. Olajuwon's got 6.
And that's just unique. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
And the 90s team calls time here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stockton against Johnson. Now, here's Stockton. 10 points for him. On the jam by Karl Malone.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing. A pick-and-roll master.
Malone's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Wilkins kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Hill. No one near him. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the 90s team leads by 2. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Wilkins outside. Passes it to Jordan. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Pippen. And stolen by Jordan. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul. And the 90s team making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. Johnson against Stockton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Johnson's got 4 this quarter. Johnson's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. Stockton with it, and it's McHale picking him up. Outside Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
And the 80s team has possession. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Pippen. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. And Hill throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Johnson. 13 points in the game. He dishes it to Bird. Back to Johnson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And throughout the history of our league, few athletes are truly unique enough to change the way the sport is played, and Magic falls into that category.
Now here's Stockton. 10 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For your 90s team, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The 80s team making a switch here. Malone's checked in.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Stockton passes to Olajuwon. Here's Pippen. Lays it up off the glass. Pippen's got 7.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Malone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team
And
foul.
these are his second and third free throws tonight.
For the 80s team, Moses Malone at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Malone. And both free throws good for Malone. The 90s team on offense. Stockton with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jordan. Back to Johnson. McHale against Malone. Bird looking it over. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Malone. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
Johnson in the corner. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
Stockton with it. He's got 10. Inside, Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Jordan, he's checked in for Hill.
On the court.
Here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. Johnson's got 19 points.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 14. Over Irvin. Second shot opportunity, and Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Jordan against Johnson. Shoots over Jordan. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Stockton. And he converts the layup. Stockton's got 12 points in the game.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Olajuwon with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. The 80s team making the switch here. Thomas is checked in.
Isaiah Thomas.
Bird dishes to Thomas. Irving with a clean look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He has 7.
Isaiah Thomas.
Finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Outside for Jordan. Pippen outside. Malone at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. Jordan passes to Malone. And he makes that one.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Outside Irving. Thomas finds McHale. Pulls up on the elbow. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bird.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Now here's Stockton. 12 points for him. And the basket by Olajuwon.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammates.
Outside Irving. Bird against Pippen. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Put it down!
Whoa! My gracious, way to get up.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Irving kicks to Thomas. Malone against Olajuwon. Bird right side. McHale trying to free himself.
Larry Bird.
That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Here's Jordan. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Irving. Pippen against Bird. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the 90s team making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The 80s team also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Malone. And Worthy subbed in for McHale. Stockton dishes to Olajuwon. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. 32 seconds left in the first half. Thomas passes to Bird. Out of bounds, it'll be the 90s ball.
90s team ball.
Clyde Drexler's checked in for Michael Jordan.
Clyde Drexler.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your 90s team, John Stockton.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And Stockton drops them both. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. 7-point differential. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Substitution for your 90s team, Gary Payton.
"12 seconds left in the first half. Right side, Thomas. Here's Bird. Open jump shot off the mark.
Okay, like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
81.
And so it's the home team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And the 80s team has possession. They trail by 7. Malone is out there with Pippen. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Jordan. And it's Stockton in at the point guard. Here's Bird. Nails the 16-footer. Bird's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 80s team. And for the 80s team, we've got Johnson. Bird is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Malone. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And for the 90s team, they've got Olajuwon. Jordan is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Malone. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. And it's sent back by McHale. And it's out of bounds to the 90s team. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Johnson against Jordan. On the wing, Jordan. The rebound by Pippen. The 90s team on offense. Leading by 5. Bird against Jordan. Outside for Pippen. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
And the 80s team has possession. Here's Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Third personal foul.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish
Shooting
at
for the
times.
80s team.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Stockton down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Jordan finds Johnson. Outside for Jordan. Here's Malone. That evens the score. And 11 points for Moses Malone. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the 90s team making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Penny Hardaway.
Jordan against Jordan. Jordan outside. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Johnson kicks to Jordan. Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Malone's shot, good.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Jordan finds Johnson. Lets it fly. Jordan with some nice D. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Malone. And then Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Malone. Olajuwon with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. O'Neal checked in for Olajuwon.
Shaquille O'Neal.
The three from Johnson. They get the rebound. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on John Stockton. David, what's the update?
He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injuries, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
There's the pass to Johnson from 15 feet away. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Malone.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the 80s team. To the middle, here's Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The 80s team with the ball. Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for Malone, and Gervin subbed in for Larry Bird. Here's Olajuwon, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Johnson. Johnson against Jordan. Really left alone that time. Now it's a 5-point 90s team lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 90s team. Johnson's to Gervin. Pass to Jordan. Pulls up, high post, falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Jordan passes to O'Neal. Johnson with it. Hardaway picks him up. And here's Jordan outside. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 22 points.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Back to Jordan. Poked away. Jordan outside. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Pass to Gervin. Here's Johnson. Olajuwon trying to break free. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Jordan against Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Tries from 10. Here's Malone, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Kevin McHale.
First team
And
foul.
that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First free throw is good. And the 90s team making a change here. Payton's checked in. The 80s team making a switch here. And both free throws good for Malone. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the 80s team. It's a 5-point game. Over Jordan. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Thomas got his 2nd basket of the game.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
It's Payton, high post. Thomas is on him. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Kevin McHale.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Payton.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Jordan. Quick shot there, and it's off target. It's Gervin on the wing, guarded by Pippen. And Gervin kicks to Thomas. Fires top of the key, and he drops that one in. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And the 90s team calls time here.
Let's keep it going, fans. Your 90s team
Thomas gone
answer.
3 for 3 from the floor. Thomas against Payton. Bucket is good. Payton's got 5.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. He kicks to Jordan. Gervin in the high post. Jordan looking it over. Clock at 6. And stolen by Payton. Here's Hill. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Thomas. Jordan outside. Olajuwon inside. He's against Ewing. Olajuwon kicks to Thomas. Jordan in the corner. Outside Thomas. Over Drexler. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Thomas.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Isaiah Thomas.
That's going to send Gary Payton to the line. That's on Isaiah Thomas. The 80s team making some changes. James Worthy's checked in for Gervin, and Irving subbed in for Michael Jordan. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw off from Payton. Thomas gets a wide open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter. Payton against Thomas. Ewing the pass to Payton. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. It's good. Hill's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the 90s team.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Pass to Worthy. McHale left side. Outside Thomas. Off target from three-point range. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
1:06 left to play here in the third. Outside Irving. The pass to Worthy. Got a piece of it. Drexler with the steal. Here's Payton. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Payton's got the lead up to 12 now for the 90s team.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Thomas passes to Irving. And it's McHale at the elbow. Kicks it to Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Ewing has got the ball here for the 90s team. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pippin's checked in for Grant Hill. .30 seconds left in the third. Down low, and Worthy throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And he gets it to go. And the 90s team leads by 12. Here's Thomas. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Payton And he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 11 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the home team enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their trouble. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the 80s team, Irving is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Bird, and it's Malone, and at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 90s team making a change here. Morning's checked in.
Alonzo Mourning.
Here's Irving. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack.
Yes! There's just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Johnson dishes to Bird. Malone in the high post. He's against Olajuwon.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Drexler up top, covered by Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. First team foul.
At the line for your 90s team, Clyde Drexler. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Irving. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bird outside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Bird. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
So for the 90s team, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's Johnson, and that one good.
Magic Johnson.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Jordan down low. He's defended by Jordan. Here's Bird. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Bird's got 19 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Jordan throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Jordan finds Malone. Over Olajuwon. Malone misses.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Hardaway. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. Down by 12.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Jordan passes to Olajuwon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's 20 points for Hakeem Olajuwon. The 80s team with the ball. Bird outside. It's tipped. Pippen with the steal. And here's the break. Hardaway dishes to Olajuwon. Outside, Jordan. To the middle. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the 90s team, Malone's checked in for Mourning. And it's Payton in for Hardaway. The 80s team with the ball. A 12-point game. Johnson, that's for 2. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. So it's the 90s team now. Jordan with the ball. Picked up by Malone. Jordan against Malone. Tipped away. Payton from outside. Traps in the tray. Payton's got 5 points now this quarter.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
He feeds it to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Payton passes to Malone. Back to Payton. Outside Jordan. And Jordan smacks it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Inside. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Malone.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the 80s team, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Payton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
McHale's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. It's deflected on the wing, Johnson. And the rejection by Pippen. Jordan against Jordan. Here's Bird. Malone trying to break free. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Bird. Pass to Drexler. And it's Pippen in the corner. To the inside, Olajuwon. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
The assist by Scottie
Pippen's got 6 assists in the game. And the 80s team has possession. Jordan kicks to Malone. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Jordan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 33.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Malone passes to Johnson. Up top, Bird. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Jordan.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
At the line for your 90s team, Michael Jordan. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Bird outside. McHale against Malone. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from McHale. Here's Jordan. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the 90s team calls time here. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the 90s team head coach said to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Olajuwon. The shot comes out. Malone with some nice tee. Johnson finds Bird. Shoots from the baseline. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Bird's got 6 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They get a hand on it. Jordan with the steal. Jordan dishes to Olajuwon. Jordan against Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 37.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Jordan. Malone in the post. He's against Olajuwon. Unloads from 9. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Malone. Jordan against Jordan. And stolen by Malone. Bird outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. Jordan outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Good. Jordan's got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Bird with the bucket.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Here's Jordan. Here he goes. And then Jordan slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, man. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The feed now to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Jordan passes to Malone. And it's sent back by McHale. Drexler against Jordan. Stolen by Drexler. Passes it to Malone. McHale trying to free himself. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Drexler.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Over Pippen. A nice shot by Bird.
Assist.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Pippen at the elbow. Olajuwon shoots over Malone. And it's Olajuwon missing. Johnson in the corner. Fires for 3. Great play by Bird to set it up. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the 80s team. Jordan high post. Jordan's there. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The 80s team with the ball. Johnson, the pass to Bird. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Bird's got 31 points.
And obviously you know about the deep range, but Bird just as lethal, working the angles on the interior.
Chalk up 2 there. And the 90s team leads by 9.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see the 90s team get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.